Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Kamil Ansari Bama Shahril, holding metric card number 2018661358, a final year student from Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management. And today I would like to present to all about my internship report and my own experiences that I had gained during the industrial training in my chosen organization. Basically, this report is composed to give the diagram of the temporary position inside of the student in Risda Eco Park in Hulu Slim River, Perak. Modern preparing or industrial training is needed for semester 5 student understudies of hotel and tourism management. Fundamentally, this report is to show the progression of occupation and what the student have acquired all through the entry-level period. Besides, it is composed to educate a smidgen regarding the set of experiences and foundation of the organization and what sort of occupation that the organization is running. The students have learned and acquired such a lot of proficiencies from here. This part is acceptable as preparing ground since they truly train the understudies to deal with and get familiar with the position running by the organization. There are such countless aptitudes and familiarities that the student have figured out how to apply in functioning life later on. The ability are qualified to the student since it's make the student got able to. I truly appreciative in light of the fact that I figured out how to finish my industrial training inside the time given by the lecturer and also the guide, Madam Ezwani Benti Azmi. Let me introduce you to Risda. Risda, or as an abbreviation of Rubber Industry Smallholders Development Authority, is a Malaysian government office under the Ministry of Rural Development endowed to regulate the small area as a significant creation area in the public economy. Risda was set up on 1st January 1973 under the forces passed by Parliament under the Act of 1972, Act of Number 85, and the Rubber Industry Fund Replanting Ordinance 1952. Risda have made the usage of 5 key projects that had been created to meet these necessities. To be specific, the supplemental economy activity program, product development, premise, business and marketing, exhibition and promoting, and strategic networking with applicable office. The conception of Risda is to guarantee that the smallholders area is modernized to improve the social and financial prosperity of smallholder and to plan and actualize wherever other exercises that may improve the social and financial prosperity of smallholders. Risda objective is making feeling of obligation and responsibility among all staff in all workplace to upgrade their proficiency, viability, and consumers' loyalty. Risda mission is to construct a reformist and prosperous smallholders local area through cultivating and business exercises. Risda vision is to be the organization of smallholders development leaders. The location of Risda Academy building is located in the palm oil estate, approximately 2 km from Risda Eco Park. So, as you can see, this is the organizational chart of Risda Eco Park. The chart above show the people that are in charge in managing the academic aspect department to run efficiently and proficiently. Even though they are lack of manpower, they manage to run their part successfully. The more individuals are accessible to work, the quicker tasks can be done and or the more undertaking the organization can continue. These individuals are dependable to make any move and get what sort of the issues. Besides, they are notable individual in Uluslim on the ground that they are the head of the academy aspect and furthermore the eco-park job scope of the company. Risda is a vast company that run many circumstances and many branches from all over the country. as they are the semi-government company. They are given such authority to handle such as the oil palm and the rubber plantation with the import of the product. Not forget to mention that they had responsibility to do research and enhance and develop new product and new breed of plant which could bring more outcome than the usual ones. For the job scope of Risda, they are being divided into several big departments which had their own roles in the company that will make big impact, such which are the administration and human resource planning and corporate financial and accounting, farm and estate, marketing, engineering and manufacture, ERAS and academic aspect or ECOPAR. In those eight departments, they are being divided into two, which is the one that works in the background, which included the administration and human resource planning and corporate and the financial and accounting department. The other department will be included in those who work in the front house. It's basically to describe those department will be overseeing regulatory, monetary, data, innovation, authorizing and requirement, security and diversion undertaking. Beside those top three departments are responsible in arranging and organizing the execution of physical and local area improvement plan. In addition, those who not involved in organizing and arranging are responsible in executing those plans. Basically, I am placed in outdoor recreational department. Basically to say that this department is the smaller version department under the wing of academy aspect department. To begin with, this department is responsible in maintaining the interior and the exterior of EcoPark and also the academy aspect. Usually, interns are being put in this department as their training. The things that this department do are such trimming trees, cutting down tree branches and trunks, cutting down wild bushes, checking cabins and homestay for maintenance, guarding clients for outdoor activities, smoothen the landscape of EcoPark and other heavy-duty jobs to support the academic aspect as they work in the front house and the academic aspect in the background. When I place when I've been placed in this department, I was also being assigned with a task. At the beginning of the training, I was briefed by the manager about the basic of academic aspect and also the eco part. I also been told about rules and regulation that I need to follow and obey. Accommodation is provided for me to stay during the industrial training at there. I was told that I need to attend weekly meeting at the academic aspect in every Monday morning at 8 o'clock. After dusk roll call routine at the farm and estate office, at the first week, I learned about the basic flow of work in the academic aspect and EcoPark, where I was given a list of weekly tasks with different tasks on the different days that need to be complete and need to be reported on every next meeting. So for the works flow, every Monday, I need to collect and pack all the trashes and garbage around EcoPark. I usually use the provided ATV that has trailer connected behind it for collecting those trashes and rubbish that already being packed and put in one place on the roadside. Then I need to bring all those trashes all the way to the guard post and place them at the place provided for the tractor to collect them in the evening. In every Tuesday, I need to do inspection upon the cabins and also the public toilet nearby. I has I have to make sure that all cabin and public toilet are in top condition and safe to be used for. And in every Wednesday, I need to do maintaining or checking the generator and water tank pump that is located a few meters from the guard post. In every Thursday, I need to do a daily checkup on the ATV's condition to make sure everything is good and ready to be used. In every Friday, I need to inspect the landscape and the environment of Eco Park to make sure that it is safe and no harms to clients. In every Saturday, I need to manage all of the clients' activities, such as outdoors and indoors, as long as they stay in the Eco Park. Lastly, in every Sunday, I need to ensure that all visitors that check out must return the equipment given to them by the time they check in. Okay, now we move to SWOT and analysis. For SWOT analysis, I will be clarify about strength, shortcoming, opportunity, and danger in this section in their life. Every individual will confront difficulties there in there. It is likewise a phase of life that the trouble of accomplishing dreams are equivalent to working. For each activity they step on, life there will be acceptable or more regrettable for humankind. The principal undertaking appointed by the business are finished following half a month, helped by a few different associates, and the proposal proposed by me and are probably going to be relevant later on. So for the strength, from my perspective, during the principal 7 days stretch of mechanical preparing, I found that it was new to me and it was very hard to adjust to the circumstance. However, I figured out how to adjust to it, how to adapt to the area and the workplace in the eco park. Luckily, the staff that worked with me was strong and cordial, so I felt open to work there. The endeavors give me the souls to go to the workplace each working day, not simply that I felt that I was answerable for the obligations and finish them inside the task given to me, and I was extremely dedicated and consistently prepared to finish the task if the staff inquired for the help, since I believe that in the event I, I encouraged them out, I could make the workers calm. Next, for the weakness, I also had a few weaknesses that I faced during the industrial training. First of all, I always easy to get bored when there is no jobs or work to be done. As example, when the CMCO is announced to all states in the country, the visitors that came become lesser, and at the worst point that Eco Park was empty, just filled with workers with no work to be done. Lack of punctuality is biggest weakness of the trainee, as I tend to stay up all night to do reports for the industrial training and had no enough sleep due to late punch card when it come to dust roll call. Having sleepy head also being one of my weaknesses, as I worked at the empty eco park in the MCO period. I began to feel sleepy, especially at the time after 2 p.m. And lastly, health problem is the weakness that I cannot avoid from because of natural being. Living in hills and deep in the forest of plantation change the temperature and humidity that the that I tend to get cold sometimes. So for the opportunity I gained that I got learn much new knowledge such as crafting, businesses, management, survival skills, public relation with clients, communication skills, and more. And then I got to learn the experience of the real job in tourism sector instead of farming sector, which parallel with the courses I took at university. Furthermore, I got chances to visit Motec in Ipoh Perak for a company manager for having conference meeting at there. I also got to learn how to manage financial efficiently at the cost of living in this highly low compared to those living costs in the cities. And lastly, trainee I also had chance to open up business as side income as I sell ice for the campers who needed the most as basic necessities for camping. This is open up an opportunity for me to sharpen my skills in entrepreneurship and at the same time I could expand my business throughout the village. So for the threat, I also face a lot of threat, which are some of them I facing with safety threat, which is the plantation is full of danger if I did not being cautious. It is because venomous animals like snakes and spiders are everywhere, so that's why I was highly recommended to wear safety boots to avoid from stepping onto them. The palm fruit are also one of the safety threat, which is the palm fruit could fall onto my head is if I was in the backyard. Next, I was told that there was no allowance for me during the industrial training for 14 weeks that forced me to use my own budget to support myself throughout the training period. Plus, the pandemic limited me to get enough food supply that I had to fishing sometime to get fish. And lastly, the pandemic has also affected my side income business that before MCO my business went up to rocket but somehow it went down slowly as day of the state quarantine began to increase. Overall, for conclusion, the time that I have spent in Risda Eco Park was the best beneficial encounter for me because I figured out how to learn and acquire numerous helpful things. All the things that have been learned in the organization in a real sense can be utilized later on. From my perception, I discovered that some subject that I took in every semester were applied in the last semester of hotel and tourism management and being placed into genuine useful and not simply some simple hypothesis. For example, I need to regard everybody in the workplace in light of the fact that I need to show great habits and need to deal with the understudies picture, then record and the executive subject likewise apply all through the temporary job where the I need to record and ascertain the information at the point oversee things in dealing with my side business. During the pandemic, it was truly affected everybody. So individual realized that for stall is superior to fix. So everybody makes a superior move to stay away from the infection by following the SOP. This organization was making quick move by ensuring the staff were in every case clean by setting up the sanitizer and cover in every unit. At last, an internship program is great to the understudy since it instructed understudy to live in the genuine professional adventure despite the fact that it is simply in brief period. It additionally helps to upgrade the delicate ability of the understudies and cause them to feel acquainted with the working spot so the understudies won't feel abnormal to work later on life and effectively adjust with the pressing factor of working life. So that's all from me. Thank you for having my video presentation and we see you again later. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.